What is up, everyone? How you guys doing today? My name is Rex, and this is your Daily Chat Season 2, Episode 109 for September the 1st, 2017. What the hell is that? I'm sorry. I've angered the green screen gods. They are quite angry with me today. Ooh. Let's get that tuned up right away before we do anything else. Holy Christ. That's just, I really pissed someone off today. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard? Like, wow, this should not be this hard. I have screwed something up, like, just horribly today. Like, I made someone somewhere very, very angry. And until I can get it fixed, this is about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. At least it's... Oh, well. Oh, wow. Look at me. I'm see-through. Woo! Pass through me. Let the... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let the hexagon... Oh, no. Hang
on. Good. Let the hexagons flow through you.
No, anyways, guys. What's going on? My name is Rex. This is your Daily Chat Season 2, Episode 109 for September the 1st, 2017. How is everybody doing today? What is going on? Oh, man. I talked about it for 2 days. I talked about it for several weeks, but really over the last 2 days. But today was the official release of Narcos Season 3. I did do the whole thing in one sitting, and that is why we're starting the show so late. Like, it is 11:30 right now. Because I just finished watching at 11... I finished in total at like 11:05 p.m. And it was so good. Oh my god. I did do the whole thing in one sitting. I guess not one sitting in the very literal sense, because did get up to go get food and go to the gym and all that. But I did do it all in one sitting, whereas I did it all in a singular day. And 10 hours, so well spent. I actually got an official Netflix subscription to watch this today, because I wanted to make sure I got the best experience possible. And oh Netflix, you put out such good quality content. Like, I actually saw, as I was going through Reddit, like because I have a triple monitor set up, so as I'm going through Reddit on one of my monitors, I saw somebody did a research, little stat page, and it shows that millennials feel that Netflix has the best original content just out of anyone. And I am hard pressed to disagree with any of that. In fact, I don't know if I honestly could make an argument that anyone has better original things than Netflix does. Like, everything that I've watched from them has just been absolute gold. Just total gold. From Orange is the New Black, to Narcos, to Stranger Things, to... what else have I watched? I'm sure I've watched something. Just those three alone, though, make the oh, Fuller House, to Fuller House. Can't forget Fuller House. That Fuller House right there makes the entire thing worth watching. Everything else is sugar on top, okay? Nothing better than Jodie Sweetin right now. Like, she's one of the hottest things in sitcom comedy today. So, the story of... Now, if you don't know what Narcos is, like I said, this is Season 3. So, Season 1 and 2 followed the life and death of Pablo Escobar and the DEA agent specifically who was instrumental in his capture. Season 3 focused on the people who rose up after Pablo Escobar, which was the Cali cartel. And it was very, very well told. And the best part is because they were already renewed for a 3rd and 4th season. If you knew this going in, you didn't have to worry at all about like how the ending was going to go. You kind of knew that it was going to end happily, which not an unreasonable thing to expect out of a TV show in this day and age. But we do know that they did the entire Cali cartel in 10 episodes. In 10 hours of TV, They did the entire thing, which was just fantastic. Loved every second of it. The very, very ending, like the last 5, maybe 7 minutes of the episode, of the final episode, wraps up the entire Cali cartel in 7 minutes. Fantastic job. It was like this. Once the episode ended, once I was done season 3, I just kind of went like, oh my god. Oh, I don't need to get laid if I can keep a steady flow of content that good coming forward, man. I don't need cocaine. That is my cocaine. Watching well-written TV shows about guys who deal cocaine is my cocaine. And oh my, so good. So unimaginably good. Now I don't think any of you guys saw it, honestly. Like I would be very, very shocked if I heard anyone say, yeah, I sat down to watch it too, because while I know it does really well on Netflix, there also wouldn't have got a 4th season. I did not see anyone as hyped for it as I was. Like, I was legitly stoked beyond belief. I had planned my day around watching this show. I got up at 10:30, had my breakfast, started watching. Mama Rex came over. We hung out for an hour, hit the gym for an hour, came back, watched 7 episodes basically in a row, with small breaks to go get cookies. But yeah, oh god, I just can't get over how good it was, man. And to do it, have to do a stream like right after, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard, man. It is hard to like, because I'm still kind of just sitting here processing the level of quality of content I just watched. Like the quality level is so high. And I am sad that a few characters are not going to be making a return in season 4. By the way, if you don't know, because obviously you don't, season 4 taking place in Mexico. So they're going to the Mexican cartels next, which is going to be awesome. I have no idea about what happened in the Mexican cartels. I know they kill a lot of people. That's about all I know. So that was my entire day today. Like, that was literally my whole day. Now, there are a few things I want to talk about, but I want to revisit this thing I talked about yesterday. And by talk about, I mean, I glossed right the hell over it. I did not read the article in depth enough. And that is on me. The onus is on me for that one. I looked at the title, I skimmed through the article like super fast, and I didn't even like really consider it till after I had ended the show. But I want to revisit the story about Twitch TV in introducing streaming extensions. Because when I saw that they were just updating the API with extensions, and I thought I had something else in my mind completely. But that is not what it is. We're going to show the video here and see if you can spot what the extensions are going to do for Twitch.
Yes!
This just in. Trading never corrects.
Looks awfully similar to something. I wonder what it could be.
And there it is on the item tracker. Look at that.
I love the music, by the way. The whole reason I'm playing the video in its entirety is so I can hear the music. So, what are Twitch extensions? Well, you can create little applets that run on your stream. They're coded in, I believe it's JavaScript, HTML5, and CSS. And it uses the Twitch API and everything. Looks awfully similar though. Like just the concept of people being able to interact with the broadcaster without talking. I wish I knew where I saw that before. I can't place my finger on it, and it's driving me insane. Like, what service did this prior to Twitch TV? Could it be Hitbox? No, it's not Hitbox. Could it be YouTube Gaming? No, it's not YouTube Gaming, man. YouTube Gaming's pretty much a terrible, terrible platform. What did interaction before Twitch? Oh, that's right. Mixer.com, or as you people probably know it as Beam.pro. Yeah, they are just straight wholesaling or whole clothing, completely jacking Mixer's like uniqueness. And I will say this, looks like they've done a better job than Mixer has. Mixer made a whole thing about how they have Interaction 2.0, and it's pretty neat. You can have stuff like videos play, or you can have things like sound bites play. But in reality, though, it's a pretty limited level of interaction. If we click here and go interact streams, let's see what this guy is. He's the #1 person on all of Mixer. Let's see what he's got. He's got a soundboard. This guy has a soundboard. Let's see if we can find one who has the videos, okay? Because here's the thing. Being able to load somebody's inventory from their Path of Exile game, or having a card game that your viewers can play while you're playing like a card game, that is very, very cool. I think that for once in the last like 2 years, Twitch has finally ripped off an idea and done it better than the original people who came up with the idea. I'm very, very excited for this. And that actually, when I saw somebody say like the PC specs thing, I had seen that before on a broadcaster. I wonder if I can find that person. Because I had seen that before, of being able to buy the parts directly from the broadcaster's panel page. And I thought, oh, that's pretty neat. I wonder how they do that. But I didn't really pay more attention to it than that. Like, it really wasn't that important to me at the time. But yeah, I see it now and it's like, okay, that looks like a really cool idea. And the best part is too, doing HTML5 and JavaScript, like using those two tools, one, they're powerful as hell, and two, you learn them in school. There's a bazillion tutorials online. So this really makes building stuff accessible to people who just want to try things out. Like, I could see a lot of students who are in computer science programs just building little interactive applets and posting them online. Yeah, we're going to get flooded with a lot of garbage, but I still think it's a really cool idea. So good on Twitch, man. I'm actually really excited, and I am so ashamed I didn't look into this further before. I just glossed over it yesterday as if it was a nothing note. It's not a nothing note. This is actually one of the best things to happen to Twitch in a long time, even more so than the lock-in affiliate program. Okay? So there we go. I rectified my error. If you want to know more about the Twitch blog, about the Twitch extensions, you can just go read the blog post. They describe it all there. Oh, sorry guys. I had a lot of salt and peppers today. Not salt and peppers, salt and peppers today. It touching my eye. Oh, that just like stung like a mother. How many of you guys know what Roku is? It's a little box. About this big, maybe not even. Maybe it's actually this big here. And if you're wondering the size, there's the size. It's about this big. It's a little media center box that you plug into your network, and you can just pipe into like a server and play the videos either from Netflix or from your own personal server. Well, they filed for a US initial offering. And now Roku is seeking a $100 million IPO, which they're gonna get that. I have no doubt they are going to get that. And here's the thing about IPOs. Typically, if you're finding out about them, it's a little bit too late. But IPOs are a fantastic way to make a little bit of quick cash. I know Facebook, they a lot of people turned a lot of money on the Facebook IPO. And Roku said it made $11.22 the average revenue per user in the 4 quarters ending in June. And yeah, they're seeking $100 million. If you're a risk taker, if you're looking to like just learn how to invest, you could do worse. At least with Roku, you know it's an established company with an established product. So they're going to get their 100 mil. I have no doubt about that. You can probably expect a lot of celebrities to invest in it, because the thing about investing is the more money you invest, the better your returns are. Like, I know Bono cleared like $1 billion on the Facebook IPO. So, you know, there is room to make some hard money. You just gotta have a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of faith. But yeah, there you go, man. Roku. Whoever knew, man. I actually forgot about Rokus because I'm not really one for Rokus. I'd rather buy like a Raspberry Pi and set it up myself. But Rokus are very much a plug and play kind of system. You don't deal with it. It's a one and done. So I get their appeal. I absolutely get their appeal. Now, one thing I also want to talk about was I was in the gym today and I was listening to Philip DeFranco talk. He was doing a live Q&A session today. And I'd been having this like this thought process in my head for almost the better part of this year. Okay, and I know if you guys will probably see my train of thought here if you follow me as a broadcaster. You guys would know I've been thinking about this. But he was saying that the Philip DeFranco show is always going to stay the Philip DeFranco show, and then extra content, podcasts, interviews, whatever, they will be disseminated to other channels and or platforms. Okay? So they won't go on his main channel. And you can see on my YouTube channel, that's exactly what I've done. My YouTube channel, my main one, does tech and daily chat related things. No gaming, no nothing. Okay? And I've been trying to branch stuff off for a while. Now, the time investment to do a branch off is in itself an absolute full-time job. Absolutely. To manage multiple channels with all of its own original content is very, very time consuming, especially if you try and do it on a daily or even a semi-daily basis, I guess. It's crazy hard. But I've been wondering about what do I want to do with all my channels. I have openly admitted I have just abandoned my gaming channel. Just straight abandoned it. Gaming content is hyper saturated across every platform you can throw a dart at. If I launched a video service today, by tomorrow morning I would have way too many game broadcasters on it. Game content is just so hyper saturated, it's not worth doing. But one thing I've been really doing a lot of is movies and TV. I've been talking about them a lot, viewing them a lot, and I've been getting really into it. And I love vlogging. I feel a little odd vlogging, but I do like vlogging. And I love the news. I love news. I love tech. I love business. I think that's very apparent from this show. So I've been wondering how I want to manage that, if it's worth managing at all. Because, you know, like, without the attention I can give to it, I don't know how much that type of content can grow, because you gotta market it, you gotta do a lot of work on it. And like, he has a team behind him. I'm one guy. So I don't know. I've been having this thing of like, do I want to keep branching off and doing more and more content, or should I just focus on one particular thing? Like, the Daily Chat is a fun show. It's a great show if I can actually get a good time slot. for people to talk and interact and talk about a lot of different stuff. But when you don't get that, it becomes a relatively hard thing to keep moving forward on. So I've been thinking about that a lot, and when I heard him talk today, it's like, yeah. Branching off is definitely the best way to go, especially with the YouTube adpocalypse hitting the way it did. It's really better to diversify your stream, your revenue streams. So I've been just thinking off and on about that. Oh, God. I'd love to know what you guys think. Like, do you guys think I'm right? Do you guys think I'm wrong? Like, what do you guys think about the whole branching ideas off? Now, while I wait for your replies, like I said, we love to talk about tech and business. And I don't know if this topic or if this article could be any more relevant to what my passions are for this show. AMD GPU sellout in 5 minutes. Gamers livid at crypto miners. Computer processor producer AMD released the new graphics cards earlier this week, and within 5 minutes, the product was sold out on every major online marketplace. Suppliers of the AMD 56 Vega were already expected to be tight due to the manufacturing issues, but near immediate sellout left gamers seething at the cryptocurrency miners for gobbling up the limited supply. The cryptocurrency markets have been unprecedented bull run in 2017, and increasing prices and media attention have caused the demand for mining hardware to soar. Some cryptocurrencies like Ethereum are at present mined most effectively using GPUs because the process is so competitive. Miners need the latest technology to remain profitable. Literex, why did you change your name? Yeah, we should probably address that. We're going to come back to this article, but I'm going to address that topic because that's actually a really good... I didn't even really think about that. So, if you go to my channel, okay, and you look at the top here, this part here used to say the real Little Rex. And now it says my name. Not Little Rex, but my name, Arif Mitha. Why did I change it? Now, I changed this about 2 days ago. And the reason why was because during my GTA playthrough, I had people come here saying, oh my god, are you the real Little Rex? And I realized how stupid that was on so many levels when referencing myself. Like, while the dinosaur could let people know it's me, and every thumbnail lets people know it's me, it was so different from Little Rex 2015 or Little Rex Media, and even my own name. It was so different that it just made no sense. It had nothing to do with any of the branding I had done, with any of the marketing I had done. It had nothing to do with it. So I wanted to change your name. Now, you do get a few times to change your name on Google before they just don't let you do it anymore. I guess it's meant to prevent abuse. But I went with my name because I just figured at this stage in the game, it would just be easier. It'd be easier for people finding me. It's easier for people who are looking for me. It's just easier for me. And honestly, I'm 31 now. Having something stupid like, you know, like the real Laura, having something stupid like that is just, it's not worth it. It doesn't fit anything I do. So I chose to change it to my name because it is me. Look, I am Little Rex. It's been my moniker for well over, what is it now, 2017? It's been my name, my nickname, my character avatar, everything. It's been me for over 12 years. 12 years. So the two, Little Rex and Arif, go together like peanut butter and jelly. And I figured this would be the best coupling of the two. So that is why I changed my name. That's why. I hope that answer satisfies you all. Now, getting back to this though, Uh, crypto miners bought out all of the AMD GPUs. Gamers are pissed. And this comes right back to that whole argument we normally have about business. And I know gamers have this sense of entitlement, like, you know, graphics cards are meant for gaming and we deserve them first, like some sense of entitlement is owed to them. Not necessarily the case, guys. That's just not how it is sometimes, man. When you can repurpose a piece of hardware to do something better, then you are going to be competing with that other marketplace or with that other consumer group, and that's just how it is. I'm not saying it's fair, but life itself is not very fair. And I don't even know why. Like, I'm not sure why AMD graphics cards are so highly sought. I'm guessing it has something to do with the stream processor units as opposed to like NVIDIA CUDA cores. Maybe they're more efficient. Maybe they're faster. I don't know why, but I just know that they are very, very highly sought after and have been for a long time. In fact, it blew a lot of people away when way back in the Bitcoin days, people discovered that Bitcoin or that AMD GPUs were the thing to have to mine on. It was bananas. It blew everyone away because it just did not feel right. AMD shouldn't be desired for anything. AMD's like kind of like the fat chick at a bar. You only take it home if you really have to and you're that desperate. Other than that, you hold your ground and don't bother. You wait for the medium to higher hot chicks to come forward. So, yeah, this happened. I'm a little shocked by it. I know AMD was trying to curb this problem by bundling the AMD GPUs with like CPU processors, so that way crypto miners couldn't just buy them up like they did here. But give it a few months, guys. They're going to use all the mining on them, and then something better will come out. They'll flood the market, and the price will come crashing down. Just give it time, man. Give it time. That's all you need. Oh, boy. What a day, man. What a day. Let's see what else is here. What else do we have? This is pretty neat. And by all means, if you guys have anything you want to talk about or say, but just throw it in the chat. Now, I think it's pretty well documented on this channel. My express hatred of Windows 10. Like, I think Windows 10 is just the most god-awful Windows operating system since Vista. And it's the worst business practice one yet. Yo, what up, Lou M. Wolf? How you doing, man? What's going on, buddy? Let's see here. This is from the Inquirer. 2 years after Windows 10, Windows 7 is still threatening a 2020 EOL meltdown. Net market share figures from the application are a smorgasbord of quiet numbers, of quiet summer months. Wow. However, the good news is we can take a look at some of the different figures year on year and from the launch of Windows 10. Before we do, first off, here's this month's month-to-month figures. Windows 7 holds 48%, I guess. Windows 10, 28%. Windows XP, 6%. Windows 8, 7%. And all these other things. The bottom line is Windows is 90.37% of the market share. Mac is 5.94%. And Linux is 3.37%. The only event of note has been quite relative few devices over the summer. There is now a percentage of people using Windows 8 as there are XP. So, where's the part of this article that actually matters here? Okay, here. Microsoft would have had egg on their face had they extended the offer, but nevertheless, progress since has been slow. Today, 28% means that just 1 in 25% shift have moved to Windows 10 at the end of the freebie. And it goes on just talking about the numbers here. But I want to just talk about that figure, that only 28% of people have moved up to Windows 10. I think as a whole, I think at this stage now, we can call Windows 10 a failure of a system. I think at this point, we can kind of root our opinion down. Because if after 2 years, you only have a 28% conversion rate, or 28% market share, whatever you want to look at, that's pretty bad. That's not a good thing. You screwed up pretty badly if after 700 and some odd days, you can't get a majority conversion over for consumers. And in fact, to go along with this number, you saw that Linux holds 3.37% of the market share. That's actually up. That's actually like double where it was a little bit ago. Linux is actually growing in market share, and I would not be surprised at all if that was directly tied to Windows 10 in its telemetry like data mine hive that it's got going on in your computer. I still to this day do not understand why people like Windows 10. I really don't. But I think people are starting to at least wise up a little bit that, you know, there's only so much of your data you want companies to have. And I think now that it's becoming more of a public light, people are becoming more and more uppity about how much they're going to be giving away to companies, or how much they're going to let companies just walk up and take. So yeah, there is that. Let's talk about one more article today, and then we're going to we're gonna wrap it up then. Once again, you guys can always tell if I'm really tired because I just start sweating like crazy, man. It's 11:30 or it's midnight now, and I've been at this desk for over 12 hours now, for almost going on 13 hours. So I'm pretty exhausted. But this actually came out yesterday. SanDisk has made the first 400 gigabyte micro SD card. So prior to this, the biggest one was 256 gigabytes. It's a class 10 card. It's ultra high speed, all that other good stuff. It comes in at $259. Only, or $259? Yeah, $250. It comes in just slightly higher, about $50 more than the 256 gigabyte card. There is a lot of things special about this, and the fact that it's 400 gigabytes on, you know, something the size of your fingernail. Like, you know, here's one here. Like, to take something this large, you know, like here's a fingernail for scale, and cram 400 gigs on this. It is an engineering feat. There's no question about it. But other than the engineering part of it, I'm pretty happy with it, man. For only $250, I'd actually buy. I wouldn't be surprised at all if things like video people just buy these things up by the handfuls. Because if you're shooting video, to have 400 gigs, man, that just means you have to switch out your recording mediums less and less and less. And there's a big benefit, because you got to remember, in the end of the day, time is money, friend. And you always have to maximize your that ratio. You always have to. So I'm happy. Can't wait. They're already on sale. If you guys want them, go to B&H Photo. Click my Amazon link below. You guys can get yours there. Okay, on that happy note, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for today. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys like this episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see all of you guys on Monday for the back-to-school edition of the Daily Chat. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a good weekend. I will see all of you next time. Bye.